Lager.
Hey, I've got a surprise for you.
Don't tell me. You're half man, half cucumber.
No.
You've invented a new sort of hair slide.
No.
I like surprises. Is it pet beaver?
No. Anyway, you know what it is. You helped me make it.
Oh, no. It's not something horrid, is it? Like a presentation set of your bodily fluids.
No. I'll show it to you later. It will cheer you up.
Yeah. What's the matter with you, Dorothy?
Isn't it blindingly obvious? I'm going out with Gary again.
Well, you don't have to.
I do. I've obviously been condemned to a lifetime of perpetual misery by the god of crap boyfriends. Probably get Bill Wyman next. Or Mr. Bean.
Oh, he's funny. You should be happy. I know girls who physically assault other women to go out with me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, it's lovely going out with you again. It's just that, I don't know, I feel as if we've been here before. Like we're going round and round in circles, repeating the same old mistakes.
Yeah, all right. You made your point. Shut up.
You see what I mean? I want to have a proper relationship, a relationship where we talk about things. Things other than what sort of knickers Betty Rubble wears in the Flintstones.
Oh, yeah, I phoned this mate. Apparently they're little furry ones.
It's not important, Tony!
Oh, look, love. Tonight is the start of a new phase in our relationship. We'll have a lovely meal.
I know, I'm cooking it.
Well, exactly. Each one of us brings our special strength to the relationship.
So mine seems to be cooking. What's yours?
I'll have a pint of lager, please. Yeah, my strength is enjoying eating the food that you prepared. You see? I mean, it's uncanny. That's just one way that we're both working together in perfect harmony.
Don't actually, 'cause that hurts.
Oh, sorry.
No, you carry on. Have a nice romantic evening. Don't worry about me. Probably just stay here and play backgammon with Les.
Les plays backgammon. You'll be telling me next he stopped signing his name with a big shaky cross.
We just get the board out and sit with it. Look like two dandies.
Go.
Dorothy, as part of the Crown's continuing search for excellent service, can I offer you a goodbye gherkin?
Thank you, no, Les. This is my month for not eating poisonous bar snacks.
Can I bend your bloke's ear for a second?
Well, if you're going to do it properly, it's going to take longer than a second.
I'm sorry, Les, but me and my lady are having a very nice candlelit dinner for two tonight, and nothing is going to get in the way of that.
You can finish your pint if you like.
Okay. Hey, love, don't you worry. Everything's going to be different from now on. Sorry.
So I reckon they should push Barnby forward, capitalising on his speed across the park.
Park,
Now that would release Sheringham to fulfil his roving brief up front, feeding off loose balls.
Balls, yeah.
What was he talking about?
I've got no idea. Sounds like it could be football.
Oh, God. They're cliched barman. Do they think men only talk about football, booze and birds? How's your pint?
Brilliant.
It's never tonight.
Her place. Do you know, I think I might have a real chance of cracking her this time.
Yeah, magic.
I mean, if I'm honest, I don't think I've come onto her very subtly in the past.
No.
Mooning her in Waitrose in front of her friends. I mean, if I'm hard on myself, that probably was a bit of a mistake.
Yeah.
Buying her that monk doll with a pop-up erection.
You've always been there for her, haven't you, downstairs?
Oh, yeah.
Often pissed up and seeing other birds.
Always there for her.
Yeah.
Les, what was it you wanted me for?
Oh, yeah. The brewery's bung me these guest lagers. I wanted your opinion on them. This one's from Bulgaria. It's called Sod.
Oh, I'm sorry, Les. I've got a special lady waiting for me at home.
What does Dorothy feel about that?
It is Dorothy, Les.
Oh, I thought you'd been going out for 5 years.
All right, we'll have a cup of cold tea.
record Baywatch. Cheers, mate.
Tony, I've still got your Nirvana CD and watch. This is me smashing them with a hammer.
Hey, Gary, if you get in, can you record that documentary about king penguins and their fascinating wintry world? Tell me. Oh, and Baywatch.
Message for Gary Strang. You requested information on the Sun and Skin Naturist Club. Unfortunately, single men aren't eligible to join. Sorry.
Hi. Hi. Debs? Yeah, it's me. Can you come down and rescue me? I think I'm going to kill myself.
What's this one called?
Binky. I think it's Indonesian.
It's not as good as Sod, but it's better than that Russian one. What was that called?
Plop.
Oh, yeah. I better be getting back. Dorothy will be waiting.
Yeah. So, Deb's right. I'm not going to rush in like I have done before. I'm really going to, like, woo her. As if it's the first time we've met.
Yeah.
Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Now, I've heard the governor's got to go with lobbing it to the eye fella up front. Or he's got to drill it to feet on the carpet.
Yes, or the apricot man could do a passover across the nutmeg off the sock. Am I right, Tony?
Yeah. If you play the sockmaster, like you say, well, you got 3 points written blind.
Yeah. You see, I've been studying the shoulder stats, and this'll tickle you, Les, but you've got to go all the way back to West Ham for a diagonal counter, Rabbit.
Or do you think that's just bollocks, Les?
I've got to go and serve someone.
So, woo her.
Woo her.
Woo her, Deborah. Woo her.
I've got this book on chat-up lines, and you know what really works?
Yeah, run along, darling. I want to talk to your pretty friend.
I didn't mention that.
Well, here's another one. I came up with this one. It's good, you'll like this. Is that your chest, or are you just keeping two really big round things warm for a friend?
This book says that women respond to 3 things. That's flattery, the protection that only a bloke can give, and a sense of humour.
I see. So your best chat-up line would be, hello, gorgeous tits, I've got a shooter in my pocket. How many prostitutes it take to change a light bulb?
No,
Too much?
Too much, no. It's more like, can I tell you how much I love your eyes? By the way, I'm a doctor. Can I get you a glass of the old firewater?
It's a bit wanky, isn't it?
I'm going to adapt it for Deborah, you see, so it'll go, Debs, can I tell you how much I like your hair? By the way, I'm thinking of training to be a doctor. And isn't it strange how the last chocolate in the box is always a coffee cream?
Observational humour, lovely.
Yeah, then you see, you just advance then to the next stage.
Oh, that'll be penetration, will it? Or heavy petting leading inevitably to mutual masturbation.
No, I'll ask her if she's free maybe to go to a restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then gradually break
Oh,
down...
well, I'm sorry, I haven't got the time. You're taking too long. You don't keep Dorothy waiting, not more than a couple of hours anyway.
Well, you have a nice meal, mate. You deserve it.
Well, you know, I know I'd sound like a hard-ball playing dog whipping, take me as you find me kind of a guy, which I am. But when you've got something as special as me and Dorothy, you don't jeopardise it by 2 more binkies over him, whatever the ladies want, please.
Bloody hell, though. You sure you don't want to ring the pub?
No. That's the great thing about going out with Gary. You know you're going to be disappointed. It's just a question of how often and how much.
The trouble with Tony is, if he tries it on, I feel sordid. If he doesn't, I feel unattractive.
What's worse?
Unattractive.
I wonder what he'd do there if you actually said to him, well, come on then, let's do it. Get your policeman out.
I did once. He thought I was joking. Mind you, I suppose he might have been still a bit wary of the time I told him to take off all his clothes and wait for me in the shed.
How long was he there?
3.5 hours.
Yeah, still, it's quite an attractive proposition, though.
No, there wasn't enough room. The lawnmower was in the way. I'm not sitting on the bit that collects the grass.
Gary and I did it in my parents' shed once. That was a phrase of ours for a while. Fancy a quick shed? It's when we were going through this stage of trying to do it in unusual places.
What was the most unusual place?
Dudley.
It's Tony's fault, though, sod him. If he was to be a bit more thoughtful just once, I'd say, what the hell? What's that?
It's Gary's getting back together present. Oh, God, I hope it's not Jurassic Poke. He's been begging me to let him get it out of the video shop. Oh, my God.
Hello, Dorothy. This is your home. Where you live? With your parents? Still? Even though you're well into your 30s? I remember when you brought me home to meet them shortly after we met. Well, a couple of years after we met, they were very busy. It was on this lawn that you played as a child with your childhood friends. It was on this lawn that you used to play as a child with your childhood pals. And then later, as an adult, with me, your new pal. Your bloke. Your bloke. Your little shipmate on life's heaving love boat.
No, I'm in security equipment. Actually, handle most of the major burglar alarm systems. We just took an order from Ostend, which is in Belgium, so we're really pushing out into Europe, you know. I took the order myself, processed the whole shooting match within 3 working days. Really quite good going. Tony?
Oh, yeah. So, what do you girls do in the evenings?
We go out.
Great. So how did you happen upon Leslie's watering hole? I mean, 2 girls in a pub by themselves. To me, that spells G-A-N-G-E-R.
To us, it's spelt M-A-R-L-B-O-R-O.
Huh? Middlesbrough?
We needed some fags.
Marlborough!
Oh, yeah.
Can I just say that I love your nose?
Yeah. Well, we're off now, so you'll have to love somebody else's.
No problem?
Thanks for the drinks.
Cool, girls. You've forgotten your goodbye gherkins.
This is where we had our first date. You had a lamb korma, and I had, something brown in a smingy sauce. And after 2 hours, I knew I'd never look at another woman lustfully again.
The other trouble with girls is they don't appreciate the place of the public house within the cultural fabric of this great nation.
Oh, not something you can learn, is it?
Oh, it's not.
I mean, you can get a book about it.
Oh, yeah, you can get a book about it from a bookshop or a library.
But you can't learn about it.
No. It's because you can't learn it because it's a blend of 1,000 years.
Yeah, of blokes sitting around talking.
Yeah. You see, Dorothy, for instance, she doesn't understand that lager is a metaphor for life itself. The beer mats are if you like, the squidgy ground beneath our feet. The glass.
The glass is like the clothing around our body. Only glass clothing.
Yeah. And the lager itself is the body with its lovely, foamy, little, curly, little hair.
Yeah, and the peanuts. You see, the peanuts. They're just peanuts, really. I've tried to explain to Deborah that there's more to pubs than a load of blokes sitting around getting drunk, talking crap and telling jokes.
Well, sometimes when you're going out with someone, it's necessary to show them who's the boss. And in my case...
Dorothy is.
Yes, but is she, actually? You see? Is she?
Well, yes, she is.
Yes, she is, but she isn't tonight, because tonight marks the start of a new phase in our relationship. A phase in which I call the she's at the time. I've got to go.
Yeah. Off you go, my son.
You have a good night, old boy. Eh?
Yeah, hey, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh, so I'll have sex with a couple of ostriches then, eh?
See
God bless
you
you.
later.
All the best.
Tasty bar snacks, freshly prepared on the premises.
Oh, yeah, you've got a couple of cold sods to go with that, Les.
And do you remember, this is where we celebrated the year of going out together. And afterwards, I vomited here. And then you put me in a minicab over there.
I want to be in it. You said I could be in it.
So, this is Tony.
I first met you, Dorothy, must be, 2 years ago, and I knew then that I was in the presence of a super person. I remember that time when you stopped over and I saw you coming out of the bathroom after you'd had a bath and your towel dropped off and I saw you in the nude. And then there was that time when I came home early and caught you and Gary doing the business on the lounge table and you pretended to be doing those stretching exercises. And then there was that time. What are you doing?
Hello, Dorothy. Do you remember the time we both came back early and we found Tony sitting alone watching a video with his trousers round his ankles?
Hello.
Oh, Dorothy? Lovely. I'm so glad you and Gary are back together.
Hello.
At a time when so many of our royal couples are
hello, it's you.
to be together under each other's
Yeah.
feet. Intolerable.
Yeah, I know I'm lovely.
Not that you're
Lovely person, yeah. Yeah. Yes, I understand what you're saying. You're saying I'm a lovely person, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching it now. Oh, what can I say? Thank you.
Yeah, well, Tony's mate needed the camera back because he wanted to film his wife's hip replacement operation, so it's all done in a bit of a hurry, I'm afraid.
Look, Gary, are you actually coming home tonight? Or have the brewery finally given in and allocated you your own table to live under?
Well, I've been a little bit delayed because first this old fella got a scampi fry stuck in his throat and we had to wait until the ambulance came and then there was a power cut and we couldn't even see the exit for quite some time.
Gary, I don't care. Just come home now and have some of the meal I lovingly prepared for you 3 hours ago and we'll go to bed.
Bed? Bed's for sleepy people! Let's get a kebab and go to a disco! Hello, Dorothy. This is me outside Monty's, the restaurant where we celebrated, as you'll remember, our 2nd anniversary of knowing each other. Unfortunately, I drank 8 pints of something which seemed to disagree with me. So I was sick into the gutter here. But because it was largely liquid, it ran right down the gutter. See? We must always be together. Promise me you'll never leave me.
Do you mind if I don't, Gary?
Please yourself. We'll be home in a bit because it's nearly closing. Gentlemen, please! Haven't you got homosexuals to go to? Well, somebody wants to say hello.
Hello. Bye.
That was Tony!
They're coming home.
Hello, Dorothy.
How drunk are they?
Oh, I've heard worse. I can tell when Gary's seriously pissed because he starts singing or telling me he loves me. And I'm really in trouble when he starts singing he loves me.
Well, maybe I'll wait and see if Tony comes home in a romantic mood.
We are sailing. We are sailing. Home again. Across the sea. We are sailing. Stormy waters. To be near you. To be free. Get down, yeah!
What's a bloody plough look like anyway?
I am kneeling. I am kneeling on the floor outside the pub.
Oh, come out. Come out. I got it. Ah, no, I dropped them again.
Should we use my keys?
Keys? That's a good idea. I was looking for my bollocks.
I'm going to knock on Deborah's door.
Well, it can't do any harm, can it? That's the convenient thing about calling on people in the middle of the night. They're always in.
Yeah. I'm really ready to seduce her now.
Yeah.
I've planned it in the minutest detail.
Yeah? What are you going to say?
Say? I don't know that. Oh, say. Yeah. I'm going to compliment her on her hair as we discussed. Yeah. And then I'm going to subtly ask her out for a tea. For a scone.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell her how much I love her.
Yeah.
And she'll smile sweetly. Yeah. I sod it, I just shout out. Deborah! I f***ing love you! Come down! I want
I think Dorothy's locked this.
you! Why would you do that?
I don't know. I just can't think. I don't know why. That's not working.
I'll make it ring. Ring! Ring! Dorothy! It's me! Gary! Your boyfriend! There's in. There's a couple of bottles of plop in it for you. Dorothy, I've got my flap open and I'm begging you to let me enter. Maybe just a weeny bit louder. Dorothy! 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 You got the right house?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it.
Yeah. All right. What I'm going to do is break in.
How?
Well, I'll tap lightly on this pane in the door with precision tapping, break it, and put my hand in and open the door.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll be good at that.
No, I want to do it. This is my door. Honey, we're home! Sorry about the noise. There was a slight glass hazard in the foyer.
I'm glad I've caught you up.
You didn't catch me up. You woke me.
Oh. Can I give you a scone and some protection? Lovely hair.
Why do I have to live above two drunk morons?
You don't! Who says you do? Just stay here in your flat.
You are irritating.
I just wanted to say that I'll always be here for you, waiting for your call, standing by, forever ready.
All right.
What?
And then we tried to leave again, but this woman came in and said, could we fix her car? And would you believe it? Her car needed a whole new gearbox.
So there we were with these little cogs and just the light. There's his torch. It's rubbish. Oh, you're lovely. I love you.
I'm sitting. I am sitting. You're not coming, are you, Dan?